So off the tip, it's Boston. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the magician in that last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He dropped in 29 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
The magician. His three-pointers off the mark. Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. Horford with the rebound. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Thompson. And Adebayo sends it back.
Remains Boston ball.
Athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Thompson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Thompson's got 6. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Adebayo finds Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
To the middle, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Hero kicks to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. Outside for Lowry. Pulls up on the elbow. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
They get it back. Out left to the wing. Takes the 3. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
6 to shoot. Adebayo with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Here's Hero. And it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to the magician. Outside, Horford. Here's Brown into the lane, and there it is for him.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Lowry passes to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo, and it's Butler missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
On it goes. Nice one there from the magician.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Butler. Out to the right wing. Adebayo the screen. Butler goes in, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Butler with the steal. Here's Lowry. Good D by Thompson. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now, Hero. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Tatum. Brown the pass to the Magician. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. No good from the Magician. The Heat trail by 6. Tries from 10. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Here's the Magician. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Driving to the basket, and it's in there. The Magician's got his second basket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Butler in the corner. Thompson with the rebound. The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to Toronto. Now, Hero. He's covered by Brown. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Hero passes to Adebayo. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Over in the corner, Brown to the left wing. Here's the Magician, guarded by Tucker. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Shoots. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Williams is checked in for Thompson. New group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Gordon comes in for P.J. Tucker. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
All right. Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud.
Page defensively, and that one gave up way too many.
Never let up, MP. You got
The Celtics with the lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Tatum, the Magician out there with Neesmith. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Horford in at the 4 spot. 5 on the clock. No good on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Gordon with no one around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And out of bounds. In possession.
Don't do it. Don't throw it away.
Here's Lowry. He nails it, and we're tied up. Lowry's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Miami. Here's the Magician, guarded by Tucker. Here's Horford, and the layup's good off the glass.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 43% for the game. Now here is Lowry, guarded closely. Shots good by Hero.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Tatum against Gordon. Passes to Hero. tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Takes a step back. Down low. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Gordon. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Magician passes to Neesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hero. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Floats it up for Adebayo. The alley-oop layup, very well done. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Here's the Magician while recovering. It's tipped. Thompson passes to the Magician. Back to Thompson, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Here's the Magician. We saw him with 29 points last game. Going inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And the Celtics with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brown. Miami grabs the miss.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from the Magician. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Now the dish to Gordon. Back to Lowry. Takes a 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Now, Hero. He's covered by Brown. Inside, Adebayo, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Brown outside. Here's the Magician, now recovering. They set the pick. Brown against Lowry. And it's Brown missing. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now this game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
6 changes of the lead here.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Adebayo with a screen on Tatum. To the paint. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Right side Lowry. There's Hero with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Driving inside. And there's the call on the Magician.
Number 20. That's his first personal foul.
To sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Gordon. The Heat trail by 3. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Driving in. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, there you see on display Lowry's speed and his ball handling ability. What a drive.
Thompson left side. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oladipo misses. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. The screen from Thompson. The Magician passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, nice effort from Thompson there. Finishes the drive with the hammer slam.
Oladipo against Tatum. Up top, Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Celtics leading by 3. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Austin making some changes. Williams comes in for Thompson. And it's Derek Jones in for Al Horford. Heat also with the sub. Vincent's checked in. And foul on the shooter. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hit all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Smart's checked in for Boston. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Driving the lane. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Oladipo. There's the Magician. No good on the shot. The Heat go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Screen by Jones. The Magician passes to Jones. Dedmon with the block, and he recovers it. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Hero. Back to Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Vincent's shot is good.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebound, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
The Magician passes to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Screen by Jones to the inside. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Loads it up for Adebayo. Williams with the block.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Dives for it. It's stolen by Jones. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
The turnaround Jay. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Jones. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Oladipo taking his time here. to Hero. Adebayo the screen. Shot clock at 6. Hero kicks to Dedmon. Oladipo for 3, and it's blocked by Brown.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
The Magician passes to Brown. There's the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo against Brown. Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. And the call on the shot. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Brown. Heat also with the sub. Butler, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Here's Hero. And just miss after miss right now.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Magician passes to Cornett. That shot, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo makes just enough threes that you've got to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Launches a 3. Wow, through the contact.
Luke Cornett. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami, Jimmy Butler at the line for 3.
Guys, he plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
And he makes all 3.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And so it's Boston.
Score. The Celtics 54. The Heat 47.
Able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Dedmon in at the 5. Butler dishes to Tucker. To the middle. The kick outside to Butler. And they get it back. Lowry passes to Dedmon. Back to Lowry. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Here's a guy who's always willing to take what the defense gives him. If his teammates are open, yes, Kyle Lowry would find him. But if he needs to be aggressive, he can do that as well.
In transition, here comes Miami. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hero.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The kick out to Brown. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Butler, here we go. Outside for Lowry. No good. That would have tied it. Celtics leading by 3. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. To the wing on the left. Outside, Horford. Tatum finds Brown. No good from outside.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Takes it inside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 6 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Inside, here's Lowry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Magician passes to Horford and finished off by Horford.
What a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Down low. Dedmon with it, working on Thompson. Dedmon passes to Butler. Good work defensively by Horford.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lowry passes to Tucker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Jason Tatum, that's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Aaron
for the Celtics.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressor.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
To the paint, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Williams, and again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. With the drive. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There's a screen by Williams. Nesmith, and he banks in the layup. Nesmith has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. To the left side wing. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Trying to get open is Adebayo. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Dedmon. The Magician passes to Cornette. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Oladipo for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's the Magician. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. Here he goes. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the Magician. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Adebayo, that's his 6th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line, number 20.
That's good from the Magician.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 3 seconds left. No good on that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double door.
The Celtics, 88. The Heat, 75. Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get live. Here are the Celtics dancer.
Quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's the Magician. Then it's Thompson. And it's Pritchard in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Williams can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Hero. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
The Magician passes to Williams. Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Dedmon kicks to Oladipo. Over Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Hero. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now a timeout.
It's defense time. Fans, your Celtics dancer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Thompson with the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Down low, Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's the Magician, while recovering. Dedmon with the block. Tatum against Lowry. Now Hero. He's tightly guarded. And he drives in. Lets it go from deep. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's the Magician, now recovering. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's the Magician. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. The Magician passes to Horford. Here's the Magician. Horford, no luck. Now here is Lowry. It's stolen. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The Magician passes to Horford. Good on the shot. And the Celtics lead by 12.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot to knock Al Horford off balance. He is incredible at keeping his concentration through contact.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. And Tatum pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to the Magician. Horford with the screen on Lowry. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll...
PJ Tucker. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
The Magician passes to Thompson. Here's the Magician, while recovering. 5 to shoot. The Magician. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Shooting foul.
Jason Tatum. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Jimmy.
Hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Horford finds Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it rubs some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Here's Butler. It doesn't go either for Butler. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's the Magician. He's covered by Hero.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Butler against Brown. It's the Deadman. Out to the wing. And there's the call on the Magician. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Heat call time here.
Second team foul. Timeout called for the Heat. Fans, your Celtics answer.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. The pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Over Tatum. Butler, no good. Celtics leading by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Boston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for the Magician.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Hero passes to Butler. He kicks it to Lowry. Feeds to Deadman. And Deadman throws it down.
Well, Kyle Lowry has become the master of manipulating the pick and roll. Really pretty look there.
Here's the Magician. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Celtics.
So he gets them both.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Pass to Vincent. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target.
This win is in your column, MP.
Hey, MP, you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You sure?